The only thing scary about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is the price tag.
We paid $149 a ticket.
Which isn't even the most expensive night. Some nights in October cost upwards to $200.
But you want the full experience, right?
Then you're going to want to attend the fireworks dessert party as well.
What's another $114 a person anyway?
Don't forget souvenirs, specialty snacks, and you gotta have PhotoPass.
Suddenly, this date night turned into...
I've made a huge mistake.
It's 8 billion degrees out today. This is why you don't start Halloween parties in August.
Okay, so we all dressed in our best costumes. We're gonna go through and say who we are today. Who are you today, Kristen?
Today I am right down Main Street.
Isabel, who are you today?
I don't know. Agatha made fun of me last year. I shouldn't have done this.
Phoebe, who are you today?
So, I'm the only one who has any fun in this friend group.
False.
No. Kristen is no fun. Cut that out. Anyways.
No.
Hold on. So, I am Aurora from Wreck-It Ralph 2. So, when she's in her cute little sleepwear and she carries a Sprite, which it's funny because Sprite has no caffeine in it. And she's sleepy. So,
Are you going to carry that Sprite all night?
yes, I will.
We have entered our first treat trail area. This is backstage on the backside of the Main Street, and they have all these great ads for M&Ms. I'm sure Mars is a sponsor this year. Let's get some treats.
There you are.
Thank you very much. Anybody have any guesses on what one of the sponsors is for this year? Could you guess any sponsor? Kristen, who do you think it is?
Hershey.
Our very first stop here at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is for a character. Not even a character, sorry. 7 characters. We're gonna try our best, I know the line's already pretty long, to meet the 7 Dwarves, which is exclusive to this party this year. They haven't done this since 2019, according to one of my friends who is in the know-how. So let's go get in line. There's so many of them. Hello, gentlemen. Hi. Yes, hold on, we have to tap in apparently. I don't know. Is the mine good today? You find a lot of good jewels? That's good. Where do you need me? Oh, obviously you brought your earnings today. I hope you don't have to split that. You have to split it 7 ways, obviously. Okay, as long as it's even. Oh, Happy. This is Happy. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Okay, I think we need to get a photo. I've been told we have to take a photo. Okay, here we go.
Right here. 3, 2, 1. One more. Awesome.
Thank you so much. Good luck the rest of the night. Work hard tomorrow. Thank you very much. Okay.
That's so overwhelming. Oh my god. That was so overwhelming. I'm so stressed. One heck of a way to start off the night. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna hurt myself. I need to. Okay. Are all the other events gonna be like this? I'm really stressed.
One thing I would like to note that I did mention in the intro, there is a dessert party tonight, and it does cost $114 on top of your regular park admission. I don't know who's doing this. Do you know who might be doing this dessert party?
No, but I think there's still availability, so not many people.
Shocker. Next stop, Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe for some of the specialty menu items they have only here during the party. I know Kristen has her eyes on a few of them. Here at Cosmic Rays, we are here for 2 main items. We have the terrifying twice spiced chicken sandwich, and we have the snarling sub meat, which is a meatball sub with spicy marinara pesto. This one I'm looking forward to, but also I'm not at the same time. I'm gonna maybe be trying to put this in one of my video series. If you know, you know. But we'll see once they show up, because Kristen's still waiting for them, and they're taking a little bit of time, but that's okay. Just give your honest review after you get your honest.
All right, my honest review, because Ryan says I'm not honest in my videos. This is phenomenal. The spicy marinara is like actually kind of spicy. I love it mixed with the pesto. The roll is really nice and toasty. I said on mine too, I wish there was like a little bit more melty mozzarella. Maybe if I understand like the gag with the teeth, but maybe if they could put some like melty mozzarella on the bottom or something. But still, this is delicious, and I definitely get it again.
I will be 100% honest. That chicken sandwich looks so good. that I had Isabel go get me one. She's waiting in line for one right now.
Ryan made me stand in line and get him this sandwich. It was...
You poor lady.
I don't think you understand how bad that was.
I understand. I waited in it too.
It was so bad.
There's no mobile order for some reason.
No, and I was traumatized by that line.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Fryer.
I want to go to bed now.
Like I mentioned previously, we did just really want to get this chicken sandwich because it looked so good and it was such a great review from Kristen. So this is specifically what it is. It's a terrifying twice spiced chicken sandwich, which is spicy fried chicken breast dipped in hot honey, topped with pepper jack cheese, jalapeno poppers, and bacon. Now, I'm probably going to be taking the jalapeno poppers off. Let me actually show you a dissection of what this looks like. These are like massive teardrop, like, do you see these? Is that turning out good? But these are massive. Like, this is entire jalapenos that are just in there. Not like the chopped up kind, which you would expect normally. That's okay. I'm just not going to have them with that because it's a little too spicy for me. We're going to try this sandwich, let you guys know how it is. I don't know if we're going to have too much other food tonight, though, but let's try this one. This is above and beyond anything they ever serve here at Cosmic Rays. Honestly, Cosmic Rays probably has one of the worst menus for quick service in all of Disney. But this is like dripping in sweet honey sauce. It tastes like a Chick-fil-A or like a good PDQ sandwich.
This is like an actual chicken sandwich.
This is not fake Disney food.
That's so strange. That's really good.
I know I might be being like a little dramatic on this, but I think this might be one of the best quick service menu items that at Magic Kingdom right now. And I know the entry fee is like $100 and something to get this, but this is amazing. If you're here at the party and you're looking for an actual meal, this is 100% the way to go. Definitely go with this one. And I know Kristen liked the sub too, but sub just seems a little too heavy. As where the chicken, I mean, it's fried chicken. I don't know. This is definitely a go-to for me.
There's also a specialty drink for the party. This is the River Styx Elixir. It's a kiwi lemonade with sparkles in it. You can't really see the sparkles, but they're in there somewhere. So that's pretty good. I like the other one better. I like the lunar lemonade better than this one.
Ooh, that is heavy on the lime.
It's kiwi.
The kiwi?
Yeah.
That's what it was. I don't know. It's just, it's like hovering between all these flavors at once. And it's great. It's really good. Okay, quick note. I know what this tastes like. You know those like plastic like tubes that they would have, what is it called?
Otter Pops?
Otter Pops? It tastes like one of these right here. So if you love those, it's like the lime one or kiwi-ish, whatever. It's really good. The green one of those, that's what it tastes like. I don't know what we just walked up on. What was that, Isabel?
Sunny Eclipse has been evicted.
So Sunny Eclipse is completely gone in the Starlight Cafe, and he's been replaced by a Disney Junior DJ dance party, including Doc McStuffins and Timon. At least right now, I think they transition out of characters. I have no idea what's going on in there. I didn't know that was going to happen. I knew there was supposed to be like a Powerline dance party over in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, but that's over on the other stage, right?
If you can't tell, we've broken off from part of the group, but we will be back with them later at some point as well. So like, just let's wander. We're at the wandering stage of the night. So right here, the old Stitch ride that used to be here, they have a Stitch meet and greet where Stitch is wearing an Elvis costume. I'd love to do it. It's posted at a 70-minute wait. There's obviously some complaints we've had already with this party, but the fact that like they're saying they limit tickets, but they're clearly not, because there's way too many people here for the limited events that they have going on. They have a lot, but there's still too many people. You're just going to waste the entire time waiting in line. I don't know. This whole thing is... It's a lot.
Hi guys, at this party, I just convinced Ryan and Isabel to get in line with me for Elvis Stitch, because this is a rare outfit.
And the main reason we agreed, honestly, is because it does not look like a 70-minute wait. I don't think it is, and so far, we're about almost halfway through the line, and it's only been about 10 minutes, so our hopes are up. It has been about 20-25 minutes, and we're at the very front of the line, about to head inside. Now, let me give you a little background on where he's meeting exactly. Now this room actually used to be one of the like pre-show rooms of Stitch's Great Escape, a ride that was here in Tomorrowland, and it makes perfect sense. They have the same backdrop. You'll see it right now.
I'm in extraterrestrial. This is a ride I never got to experience because I don't know what year it closed or any of that fun facts. But I don't know what the Stitch ride was called. Stitch's Great Escape, whatever. Was that actually it?
Yes.
Right.
Look at me go. I literally just wanted to do this meet and greet because I would get to be in the pre-show room. I'm standing in the pre-show room. I see the pre-show TVs. I get pictures of me in the pre-show room because it's still like they haven't changed the pre-show room at all. They haven't touched it. And I didn't get to experience it. And it's just like the rest of the ride is just on the other side of that wall. Just gonna break down the wall.
So obviously there was a short indoor portion to this queue, but we're about to meet Stitch, and it's only been 42 minutes and 25 seconds since we got in line.
And I guess 40 to 45.
Brady is about to enter his natural element. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so tired. It's not even that late. I've lost it.
Can I get a picture of Jeff for you?
Oh, you're so cute.
So, I gotta ask you, where's your guitar? You need the guitar.
What's up?
I said he needs his guitar. That's the only thing.
I know. Lilo's fixing it for you. Yeah, I know.
You got any Elvis?
She's bedazzling it so you can match. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Want me to lead this? I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad you made it out of your cell. No, last time I saw you here, you were beyond this wall. Yeah, and I'm glad to see you finally got out. They let you meet the guests who come through. Finally. Okay, let's get a photo. I don't know if we mentioned this previously, but we have been to Oogie Boogie Bash, and now this is our very first Magic Kingdom Halloween party. Now, this is the Boo to You parade versus the Oogie Boogie parade. I don't know exactly what it's called out there. And honestly, I think we preferred the one in California better. This one was great. There was really, really good highlights. We have the Headless Horseman at the beginning, which, mind you, Brady and I and Casey has previously met this Headless Horseman. I think, what was his name? Brady said it. What was it?
Something that rhymes with Brady.
Grady. It was Grady. The name of the horse was Grady, and there's a clip right here.
So, fun fact about these horses, like Ryan mentioned, most of these are from Magic Kingdom, and these are from like wedding pavilions. Like there's a couple ponies down there. So the coolest fun fact about this place, if you're a big Halloween person, you might see a couple of particular horses you've seen at the beginning of the Boo to You parade.
But honestly, I think it was super, super good. The Country Bears were in it. That was great. Some of the floats were really, really cool. Honestly, I think the lighting package was great from where I was standing, which was different from where Isabel was standing and Brady was standing, just because I wanted to get a good head-on shot. Overall, I thought it was great, but again, I think we prefer the one in California. I'm sure Isabel kind of agrees with me, and she has some more things to add, so I'm passing it off to her. Passing it off to her really quick.
I don't know if it was because we saw the parade at Oogie Boogie first or what, but I just thought it was a much, much better parade. And there's similar elements, but like also the one at Oogie Boogie has Jack in it. This one didn't have Jack in it. I don't know if you noticed. Did not have Jack.
Jack who?
Skellington. My brain's dead. I'm not having a good time. I want to go home. So that might also be contributing, but I'm not liking it. I'm not having a good time. If we didn't pay so much gosh dang money, I would not still be here. The fireworks show was fine. I don't know. I guess at least Main Street wasn't quite as crowded as it usually is for Happily Ever After. I just didn't think it was necessarily anything special. When we saw Oogie Boogie Bash, Zero flew. I don't know if we have any footage of that, but Zero flew at that fireworks show. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I saw Zero fly, and I was kind of hoping that would happen.
I'm not the biggest fan of any fireworks show that is not Happily Ever After, and I know that's me being a weird, pretentious local, But also, I've seen this fireworks show once before. I know what you're thinking, Ryan, you've never been to this party before. How have you seen this fireworks show before? Well, last year, Kristen and I and our friend John flew in the sky to see the fireworks show. Here's some clips that I'm playing right now. It's a long story, but long story short, basically John's a pilot, and he was like, hey, let's go flying. And the fireworks show was happening at the same time for the Halloween party. So that's when I saw it. I'm sorry, but I had a better view that time. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Thank you again. Follow him. His link is down below. Disney pilot, Colombian pilot, all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's go get some treats. We have done approximately, this is our second treat trail of the entire night. These treat trails are where you pick up candy. So we're about to pick up some candy. And that's it. What kind of candy do we have here?
There's so much candy. We got all the types of M&Ms. We got Skittles gummies. These are new this year. All this fun
Skittles
stuff.
gummies, is that exclusive to here? I had a friend who say it was, and I don't think it is.
It's new to our mixes.
It's new to here. Like, you didn't invent it. Disney didn't invent this or anything.
But you need to try these caramel cold brew.
Okay, I will. I don't do coffee. Does it have caffeine in
It
it?
doesn't taste like
I
it.
get
so, but it
panic
tastes like
attacks from
coffee.
caffeine.
Then maybe not.
So,
Let's avoid it.
Let's read
okay,
it.
okay.
all good.
I think this is good. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. To be very clear, that cast member asked to be in the video. I would never just film a cast member that close in their face and unblurred the face or anything like that. They're like, oh, can I be in the video? And I was like, sure. Also, for the first time almost ever, I got recognized in the park from Not My Diarrhea video series. It's always that every time, or like, oh, you're friends with so-and-so or so-and-so. So that was fun. It was the fake free money giveaway thing, which is great. I love that video, and I'm so glad it worked. Although we are not going to be riding it tonight, I did want to make a quick stop over by the Haunted Mansion to show the lighting smoke package that they have during the Halloween party. I don't know if you could see this. Oh, they have like spiders crawling on the inside of this little like glass part of the house. And I think they're supposed to have like little characters around the outside, something like that. I haven't seen them yet. Let's try to get a little closer. So previously when I have seen the characters over here in the like main area, they've been like over here, and I think they're like, it's like one of the stretching room the one with the umbrella and the tightrope. They're not out right now, and I don't really want to wait. Also, these cool lights that are in here in this hearse, that's cool. Just a few new things here over at Haunted Mansion during the party. That's kind of it. We have found Brady again. Surprise, surprise. He's with the characters. We are riding Pirates next. Let's go ride Pirates. One of the main selling points that Disney loves making for these types of parties is these ride overlays, where the rides are very unique and different from what they normally are. And for the past 5, 6, maybe even up to 10 years, Pirates of the Caribbean has had an overlay where on certain parts of the ride, they have character actors who are pirates who are interacting with guests on the boat, and this really cool, fun, unique thing. They don't have that this year, and they didn't say that they weren't. I guess they didn't say that they were. Space Mountain has been down, which also has an overlay of turning the lights off and maybe playing a different song, but that's it. And that was also not, it was down the entire time. This entire night is a disaster, honestly, but we're going to tell you more about that from home while we do our massive recap and why probably you shouldn't go to this party. So here it is. Here's our big answer to should you go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? Isabel?
No.
I don't think you should, but let us explain why.
Our expectations were kind of high given the price tag.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's a very expensive event. We mentioned at the beginning that it costs anywhere between $150 and $200. I think there might be some cheaper dates. Are there some cheaper dates out there?
I thought today was a cheaper date.
On top of that, there's so many different add-ons. We talked about this on the drive home. Obviously, if you can't tell, we're home already. But we talked about how it wasn't only the fact that you were paying for this event. You were having PhotoPass photographers take photos for you and not refusing to take photos on phones or anything else like that, but then scanning it, and then you'd have to go buy a photo on top of that. Any specialty food that you wanted other than the candy that you could buy at Walmart, you had to pay for on top of that. the parking you had to pay for on top of that. And I know at the beginning we were very unrealistic with the amount of money that somebody would pay, but that's something that people were paying. We passed the dessert party. How many people were over there?
Not that many. There was a few.
Like 15, 20, something like that, of people that on top of their already $150 ticket paid another $114 to get a decent view for the fireworks show. And I mean, I guess we could lean into that a little bit first. Fireworks show was pretty solid, I guess, but compared to other Disney stuff, like it didn't even hold a candle to it, right?
No, I mean, again, I guess I thought I had my hopes up too high because it's a Magic Kingdom fireworks show, and so I guess I had my hopes up too high for it, and I just didn't really think it was anything that special. I mean, it was fun, but it was just so hot to just be standing around on Main Street was kind of miserable. So it just wasn't worth that.
In full transparency, the way that we edited this was kind of way out of order. We originally were planning on seeing the Seven Dwarves first, but because of the massive wait, and then when they originally opened the line, there was a lot of issues going on the opening night with Seven Dwarves. I'm sure you might see that on other people's vlogs if you do watch other vloggers. Not a lot of people got to meet them, but we ended up making it work later in the day, and that's great. It just seemed like everything was not going our way. I think Stitch was great.
Stitch was great.
Stitch was amazing. I was very happy to be back in that space. We didn't end up riding Space Mountain because it was closed.
Went down.
Then never came back up until we left. And after we left, I got a text from Nate being like, "Hey, are we riding Space Mountain?" And it was like past midnight.
It was 12:02.
And the party ended at midnight. And I was like, I don't think so. I hope not, because yeah, whatever. Regardless, the layover for Space Mountain is literally different music, and they just turn the lights off. So I'll just bring a blindfold next time I go.
That was my idea. I want that to be known.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not like the biggest like parade person, but there's something about like the Halloween parades that gets to me. I still do really like the Oogie Boogie parade more. And I think maybe that is also partially why we had such high hopes going into this, because we had such an amazing time at Oogie Boogie 2 years ago. Like Oogie Boogie like knocked it out of the park for us and like set the bar so high.
To give a little background for those who don't know about Oogie Boogie Bash, it's at Disney's California Adventure. It's a Halloween party where they highlight the villains. It's literally a villains night. And every single little meet and greet, even though it's not a meet and greet, it's kind of a moving treat trail where you get candy at the same time while you're passing by. For the most part, face characters, so it's not like a fur character, I guess. And they're these characters that have either not appeared anywhere else, are only at that party, or it has exclusivity to the actual event itself, and it has that interaction. It's these like whether it's Sid from Toy Story or Agatha from
WandaVision.
Sorry. Or it's, specifically the Emma Stone Cruella de Vil, or the Johnny Depp, whatever, Mad Hatter. These characters that are very, very great at what they do. And here it's just like, okay, the Seven Dwarves are great. I loved it. It was great. And Stitch was great. But there's no villains. Like, where the villains were in the parade and in the Oogie Boogie Bash parade, but they did a better job of showcasing those villains, and there were more. I guess it's not so scary, so you can't have the scary villains, but none of them were scary in the first place.
Oogie Boogie Bash was just so good. Just like thinking back to it, like I had such a good time. I'm a secretly a Disneyland hater. It's too dark in that park at night that's why I don't like Disneyland. But so I don't want to fly out to California to go to Disneyland, but I would do it just for Oogie Boogie Bash because it's that good.
One more thing we'd like to touch upon, and I know we should not be comparing these two events, but there's another big flagship event that happens in Orlando for the theme parks in Orlando, and that is Halloween Horror Nights. And I'm not comparing the events themselves because they have completely different audiences, everything like that. What we do want to compare is kind of the operations of both this and that event. And when you do break it down, ticket prices are a lot cheaper over at Halloween Horror Nights. And again, they're completely different, but there are 10 brand new original attractions that are ride quality themed things that get built specifically for that event itself, and you get to walk through these immersive experiences.
On top of the 10 Horror Nights houses that are open during the event, and however many scare zones there are, I can't think about that right now. That's too much to think about. They have their like major rides open too during the event. They don't have overlays, but like
they don't advertise it as that.
Yeah.
Because Disney advertises that they're overlays, and then there's sometimes not, or it's just let's flip off the switch on this disco ball in this one ride, and that's the overlay. What are the times looking like between Horror Nights and Mickey's Not So Scary? What are the party hours?
The hours, Mickey's Not So Scary, 7 to 12, right?
7 to midnight.
7 to midnight.
PM.
And then Horror Nights is 6 to 2.
Is 6 p.m. until 2 a.m. That is an extra 3 hours, an extra so much more to do. I know it's not the same. It's not, because I know there's going to be a lot of people.
But, okay, yeah. This, if you have children, I'm not talking to you.
I think that's our whole channel.
If you have children, I don't know why you're here.
No, it's fine. We say bad words sometimes, so I do apologize if...
We bleep them out.
Mostly.
But if you're an adult who likes scary things but also Disney things, the Disney thing here isn't very great. I'm sorry.
In our opinion.
Yeah, in our opinion. But the one out in California is amazing. Go do that one. Save your money and go fly out to California and do that one.
There's also plenty of other Halloween events that happen in Orlando, in the greater area, out in California as well. And we may be trying some of those in the very, very near future, specifically in California. I'll be in California. I'm not going to tell you guys when, but I'll be there eventually.
Oh, we gotta book your other hotel.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna leave it at that. Stay tuned on the vlog. Thank you very, very much, everybody who's helped support us so far. I know this was a little bit of a flashy, look, we didn't like this, and I'm sure that's what the thumbnail is going to end up being. I don't know at this point, but thank you for sticking around. Check out the other videos. We have really, really fun videos. Thank you to everybody who comments and is like, hey, I just watched your entire backlog. Like, that's the coolest thing ever to us. Thank you for everybody who said hi tonight too. That's pretty much it. Anything else?
I don't know how many clips I'm going to include in there from that last thing, but I kept telling characters that I was their biggest fan. It was Wendell, it was Jafar. Who else did I say? Do you remember? Who? Goob. Oh, Goob. Yeah, Goob from Meet the Robinsons, which I don't know why he's part of this. Nobody likes that movie anymore. Wendell! Wendell, I'm your biggest fan! Jafar, I'm your biggest fan! At least they have Goob in this one. I love Goob. Yeah, Goob! I love you, Goob. I'm your biggest fan. I'm everybody's biggest fan.